Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to Sussex Saturday on Tuesday, or what I call Talk Tuesday. I am VS Speaks Royally. I hope you all are doing well. It's a very rainy Tuesday here today. Yeah, just one of them days. So hello, hello, hello to you all. At the top of the chat is a pinned comment. That's for the annual Sussex Squad Giving campaign that is running from Prince Archie's birthday through the Invictus Games 2025 in February of next year. So we have a lofty goal that is set. If you've donated, you've seen it. But share, share, share it if you're not able to give. Sharing is a way of giving because someone else may give also. So let me see. Whew. I want y'all to laugh with me, and then I'm going to get into the disclaimer. So I was sitting here and I'm like, why hasn't the stream notification gone out? Because I thought I hit go live. And I'm sitting here getting frustrated, like, why is it taking so long for the notification? Because silly me, hadn't hit the second time. You have to hit it twice, go live, and then you'll see the button change to end stream. And that's why it was a few minutes later in starting. But Kuja had a moment, so y'all missed that moment. Anyway, let me get into this. Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. So, going to start out with a little sad news. Those of you who are familiar with, especially jazz music, David Sanborn, if you know his music, yeah, this one hit me a little bit. I was like, what? But yeah, so rest in peace to David Sanborn. Thankfully, your music will live on. So definitely wanted to share that. So let me quickly, Scotty's Little Soldier shared some additional information from Harry's surprise visit. Or one that he knew about, the rest of his team knew about, we didn't. So, insightful, fun, powerful, exciting, and memorable. Just a few of the words our Scotty members used to describe their unforgettable afternoon with Prince Harry. So, yes, I've seen the hateful headlines. There's one article tweet that the person should just go up in flames for. But anyway, we're going to keep on going. So, um, Nigeria. I asked what's on your mind. Nigeria? It was on my mind. I had some pictures that I wanted to share. We're all aware of that 3-day blockbuster trip that Harry and Meghan had in Nigeria. The love that they received, the welcome they received, unmatched. Um, Speaks volumes to their character. They were there for Invictus Games, um, just to see, help bring attention to what is needed. And there's been some impact that has come out of that visit already. I saw a headline that I'm going to share with you all, but I'm just going to go through some random pictures from the trip, which someone had asked, and I believe it was Tiger, to kind of summarize through the pictures. There's just a few that kind of sparked for me, but it's really day 3 and understanding the significance of the kings that left their kingdoms, ancient kingdoms, as it was described by someone that is from Nigeria, who they don't usually do that. Anyone that wanted to see them, like QE2, went to them. Okay. They came into Lagos and bestowed upon Meghan a blessing where she is now, in her own right, a princess. So, let me behave myself, just go through some of these pictures. So this for me was a highlight because Meghan, women in leadership, you know how she feels, women creating their own table if a seat is not provided to them at another table. And just a fine job, awesome time to be had because both her and Harry had their time to do individual. I just have a feeling there's something that we haven't seen yet, and I'm just waiting for that information to kind of pop out. Um, this is when Harry, had to do a little whispering in his wife's ear. I just love this look on her. Now we have found out from Daniel, her friend Daniel Martin, that Meghan was doing her own hair and makeup through these 3 days. There wasn't, as people like to say, she's a diva and she has to have hair and makeup. No, 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 no. She has done her own. She did her own during this trip, and I think she did a fantastic job for each of the looks that she had. But I love this one because it was a gift. The skirt was a gift. I just love this because basketball, and even if it's wheelchair basketball, the camaraderie, the team. Um, Also, as she on Mother's Day showed up in her yellow, and it's a dress that gives nod to her son as well as her daughter. So we know that it is a picture that she was seen in for Prince Archie's first birthday, and then when they made the announcement of the pregnancy of Lilibet, she was wearing that dress. So although it was a black and white picture, we have seen the color picture because some were trying to discredit the photographer in question, Nisan, who was with them in Nigeria. This is the governor of Lagos um, when they went to visit, and she was gifted. I wish I would could. I didn't write it down, but the shawl, I'll call it a shawl. Someone will correct me. That is over her shoulder. Um, was gifted to her, and she's wearing it. I want you to take note of the earrings that she has on because they do change through the day. Um, a princess with a princess. The women of Nigeria, just beautiful. Okay. The men, handsome too. Yes, we saw couple of folks. So Tina, I had been following because she had been given a lot of information, her being from this country. And I believe I was in Barron's live stream when I was saying to him, check this account because Tina's given some information on this. This is like a major moment. It should not fall on, in not in a sense deaf ear, but just kind of brushed off like it's no big deal because this was a major moment. Harry's speech was cute, as in him greeting the in-laws, and I'm here, thank you for the welcome. Trying to get out of doing the dowry, but yeah, they had a good time. It was very relaxed. So Tina was saying this picture is so powerful. It is a rebuke of that family and press did to her, what they did to her. Them leaving their kingdoms to welcome her is a statement in itself. It just is powerful. If they don't leave, and it's very rare and there were several different accounts that I saw this on it. Like one person was like, and actually there's four kings. I understand it was a fourth one, but these three are pictured. And was saying how each of those accounts were like blown away. They are Nigerian and they were like, this just does not happen. Y'all just do not understand. This does not happen. It's rare they would leave their kingdoms and for them at the same time to be in the same space. Powerful. So in them naming and giving her in her own right. She is a princess of course, of Nigeria, but she is a princess. Now, ancient kingdom, this is what Those of us who are, as they like to put it on these applications, African American, we have, when we would say, you come from royalty, and we do, we have royal blood running through our veins, regardless of the country that you may have originated from with on that continent. There's you have royalty running through you. So it's just very powerful to see an ancient kingdom, because that it was around long before any of these European families that are royalty now were ever even a thought. Okay. Which they all came into power after enslaving most of the people on that continent. But I'm going to move on. All right. So it's just to see they are proud to be there, happy to be there. It's just powerful. That's all I can keep saying about it. Meghan was blown away herself. It was given some coverage, the Daily Times in Nigeria, and then they give their names. I I'm just lost for words, because it's just what she couldn't get from, and still can't get from, a certain country that her husband was born in, because they just are so caught up in their own racism, is only thing I can say. So here, as you see, the sash that's over the sash that she was gifted earlier, and just a powerful picture. She even recognized the moment and how powerful it was. She was very, just in the clip that this was in, really taken back by it. So I'm thinking this. So here was one of the accounts that was like, three kings left their palaces, traveled to Lagos to welcome them. Unprecedented. Period. I'm actually speechless. This honor bestowed upon Harry and Meghan, and it just went on. But I wanted to also show you the screenshot from the Sussex Squad podcast account that just said, "Girl, I have goosebumps. The magnitude of this is so amazing. My girl Meghan is so loved. Kings don't usually leave their kingdoms willy nilly. It shows the high regard they hold." So, poo poo toot to all of the haters out there. Y'all will never ever be able to touch on this moment as much as y'all are trying right now, to you know, poo poo it away and make it like it's no big deal. It's a monumental moment. So, um, this is one of them, the account, and Regal. And I love that someone had shared and went out and shared. And there were several pictures. I just wanted to share this one. So there was a polo event to wind down their trip, which speaks volumes. And hopefully, we see some of the footage in the Netflix series that's coming up regarding polo that Harry would be involved in. But if you look at Meghan's ears, she was gifted some jewelry when she was given the blessing and bestowed upon the title. And here's just an inside picture of the charity event. That it was a polo event. I love this picture that I happened to find, and the child on the horse getting ready to go out. Just speaks volumes, speaks volumes, speaks volumes. Okay. What did I do with the one? Okay, here we go. So I think I have, oh yeah. I moved it, but let me give you a little close up of the pictures. Are those not beautiful? I believe they're coral. It's coral. hmm The earrings are just beautiful. I had them in a certain spot just for the coverage. So, in another tweet that I happened to see, the Sussex Community Event shared reflection from Dotton, one of the recipients of the Diana Award, who met the Duke and Duchess of Sussex in Nigeria. So, how awesome! See, they're very intentional when they do visit have a tour or they're on a trip, that it's like 20-fold over on all the things that they're doing. But it is an awesome thing. So that's his tweet there. There's a sketch of his. This is him, family. Hmm. I love it. Also, make sure you're going out to Sussex.com as well as Archewell because they shared pictures also and some detailed information. And then this one, it's been a great trip. Thanks, Nigeria. I love this. Just casual. Let's go home. Okay. I spoke of impact. This is what I was talking about. This headline was shared. Nigerian Army to build Invictus Center for Wounded Personnel. Impact. Reason for the trip, just that, is plant the seeds, and now they've watered, and now we shall watch them grow. Okay. Squatty Corner, I want to give thanks to Sylvia for the Cash App from Saturday. I think it was Saturday, and I forgot to mention it. And so I just want to say thank you. Let me look. Yes, it was Saturday. Um, I think just before the live stream had ended. So let me play my little music for you as my way of saying thank you. Thank you, Sylvie, for the cash out. Oh, let me check comments too. Let me just see. All right. Let me come back. Just wanted to make sure I hadn't missed anything there. All right, Sylvia, this is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you again, Sylvie, for the Cash App that you dropped on me Saturday. Again, remember that there is the annual giving campaign. A link is pinned to the top of the chat, and I think between Nightbot or Church Nelly have dropped it a couple of times too. All right, still working towards the 10K subs. Thank you to all who are sharing out and spreading the word. There's merch, regular merch, and then there's Trash Time merch. So I'm going to get into pre-trash time. And okay. Baby Deranger made an appearance. I know y'all love Baby Deranger. How dare they be treated like royalty while visiting a Commonwealth country and not send well wishes to our king and possible future? Queen, I'm sorry. Y'all know Baby Deranger. It doesn't matter that we would have slammed them for going so, as the Crown failed to make them sign an NDA / non-compete. His Majesty the King must remove all titles. People are saying this type of stuff, so I'm just gonna kind of leave it there. Now, someone should have told the heir. We all knew he was going to get out there and try to outdo his brother, which not once was Harry in military gear. Okay. But someone felt the need to dress up and then stand in front of a Apache helicopter when you know damn well you don't fly one. You're not certified to. But let's let's just go on. Jamaica Live. I love this. The trolling is just like none other. So they said you lot need to stop. Oh God. I just the one on the right is really sad and pathetic, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. Okay. So, People Magazine, we know, was given access during the trip, as well as the BBC, which I understand is the only media out of that country that was allowed anyway. So, I saw this, and it just Meghan Markle wears Princess Diana's cross necklace in Nigeria, a gift from Harry. Well, I took a breath like I just did, and yes, both of the brothers had jewelry that was split amongst them from their mum to give to their wives when that moment came. Hold on one second, everybody. Okay. Thanks for holding, everyone. I need to have some hold music, huh? Do 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 do. Okay. Anyway, so having to reference back to Diana, the jewelry. I mean, if it's a piece from which was Diana's but is Meghan's, can they just make it it's Meghan's? Okay, because that's just how I feel. But anyway, I had her picture here from when of the jewelry that was gifted, the earrings, so that she wore, and I'm gonna behave myself. I'm gonna try to behave myself. Okay, let me come up here, look at some of the comments, work my way down. Yes, hello to all that are entering. Please remember to hit the thumbs up, share out if you're able to share out. Wendy says, David Sanborn, rest in peace, my favorite jam, Chicago song. Let me tell you. And if you had the opportunity to see him live, yeah. Yep. It's just, whew, it's too much, too much. Let me see. Just coming down. Okay, thank you. Yes, Carlene, excuse me. The fourth king had the microphone. Yes. So now I want to say when it was first said about three kings, initially, most of us who raised in Christian upbringing, you think of the birth story in the Bible and the three kings. And I was looking around, I'm like, what the world? What? Eh, Three, four, five, if they had said 10, it's amazing to me. They came to them and bestowed upon her. Yes, so we're all Nigerians. Okay. The love and then the Nigerian squatters just showed all the way out, which, okay, to all squatties around the globe, yeah, we've all been put on notice. So and if our faves visit your area, yeah, you already know. Service is universal. Joyce says there were four. He was the one giving the speech and giving Harry and Meghan some clothing items. Yes. And I hope y'all saw the memes of the plane with luggage and clothing and stuff on top the plane tied down. It was hilarious. Just saying how this is how they're going to look leaving from Nigeria with all the gifts that they're getting. So yeah. Rohini sneaking off at work to be here. Nobody sell me out. We wouldn't do that. We wouldn't do that. Okay, Black Queen. I love how they play optics on behalf of Meghan. They sat one king down just so that the biblical significance resonates to everyone, especially the vile haters on Shutter and elsewhere. Yours. Very much so. I mean, because they were the ones that were pictured. And I did see the video clip and now know that that was the fourth king. It's just so amazing. And I chuckled because when it was, more information was given on the app formerly known as, and I thank all the Nigerians that were giving us some lessons in history. Um, to know that QE2, she had to go to them. I'm just going to say. Now, her grandson, isn't that something? Okay. And he said, Four kings left their kingdoms to greet Megan and bestow her honors. All I could say was, Blessed be the name of the Lord. Yes. Yes. Mm. That was the highlight. I know all else that was going on, but for me, that was the highlight. I'm thankful that it was shared with us because if you think about it, um, oh, and that they used mainly local press or journalists and or photographers for this trip also. They didn't have to worry about the royal rota being racist asses. Okay, let me move on because I'm not yet in trash time. But it's coming. It's about to come. All right. So Grace says, "What's up, everyone?" Massa got me working, and a slave and Massa got me working all day. Working day and night. Massa's got you working day and night. Woo-hoo. All right, let me stop. Okay. Hello, Grace. Scratch and Pete, how are you? Let me see. Claudia says, hello, everyone. Nigeria is erasing the pain and horror these haters have put Megan through. Yes, very much so. Um, she looks so relaxed. I don't. We all know what was going on the first tour and when in South Africa and yeah, not having to deal with that whole group and then back in the UK, although they were making it sound like they were still reporting on everything they were doing. Mind your business in the UK. Mind your business because you can never and you should never ever try to outdo them. So, oh yeah, Gwen, love when Harry said his in-laws. Yes, and some of the chuckles in the room. That was golden. When he says the motherland responded to the UK, Nigerian royal kingdom, she, Princess Meghan, is one of us. Respect her, or we will not respect your royalty. Exactly. Exactly. I know there's been some banter and chatter. I know we're not in trash time yet. Um, some in the squad have been basically, at least I believe they were in squad, were like, oh, um, the absent lady, if she made an appearance again, would have to curtsy to Megan because, in her own right, she's a princess, not just because of her marriage. Ooh, child, that has the Rangers have gone absolutely bonkers. Okay, just saying. Tears said, like Harry said, we are family now. Seeing her, Megan was received into the fold meant everything. Yes. And then his little touch, everybody has seen the clip that she almost looked like she was going to float away. She just didn't know what to do. And his reassurance, he rubbed her arm and then to kiss her right the back of like by her ear. Yeah. Yeah, that man loves her, no matter what folks be saying. Let me see, Rohini. Nigerian squaddies, let me take this opportunity to congratulate you for doing an awesome job at hosting our princess. Yes. Yes. Showing up, showing out, truly setting the bar high, high, high up there. And the rest of us are thankful for it, and we'll be ready. We will be ready. Let me see. Annie says Shutter Island has been put on notice. This happened at this time for a reason. Yes, well, they are it's disgusting some of the stuff that's coming out of that country. Anyway, Claudia, Megan looks so regal. Yes, that was the word I was using Saturday. Um, and this was even before, because once the live stream, I go on so early, and then the live stream, and then there's more pictures that were coming, and hearing that information, and I was glad Baron was able to share. Yeah, it was just wasn't lost on me. Woo, my goodness. All right, Carol, 8 months membership. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 8 months of your podcast. Thank you. Oh, to you, Carol. Thank you for your continued membership. I so appreciate it. Black Queen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For the super sticker may be returned unto you 1,000 times over. Um, let me get to my spot. There we go. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you so very much. Okay. Maybe I'll skip trash time. Let me come on down. Let me look. Okay, Baby Deranger comments. Yes, y'all know. Cookies and cream. How are you? In the same manner that that ungodly family and their racist thugs are trying to diminish the Nigerian trip, we need to relentlessly flood all social media platforms with pictures and videos and let it trend. Exactly. Because yeah. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Ooh, y'all are starting. Grace says Power Ranger Willie standing in front of a plane. Yeah. Mm. And I saw the meme that somebody put the Power Rangers around him, and I bust out laughing. I'm glad y'all have seen that yours. Rohini, so is it just me, or does Baby Deranger look like the premature love child of William and Camilla Tomney? Oh, I'm so done with you. Rohini! Connie Palmer! I can't. Rohini? Karen says, this is a biblical moment. This is real. Yes, there were four kings. The one that was giving out the gifts is a king too. He is the higher ruler. His wife is the queen in the photo with Princess Meghan. Yes. Now, and I will even say the US media, of course, knowing who it's run by generally, nobody that looks like the people on the continent of Africa, they don't usually let many of us know about the royalty. And I need to start covering that here on VS Speaks Royally because, yes, as the fave is a Nigerian princess now. Um, Carlene says, real soldier on the left, toy soldier on the right. Yes. I'm sorry, but y'all, between him trying to dig a hole last week and then playing dress up, and then he was out with his paw, and it just performative. That's all I can say. Performative. Lady T, how are you? Hey Lola. Hey Quinn. All right, Janine. Lady T said, did anyone let the Derangers know that if they take Meghan and Harry titles, that Meghan will still be a princess? Yes, some tried to educate them. It was falling on deaf's ear because they just can't let it sink into their brains. I think they know the significance, um, but anything out of Africa, they try to just pretend as if it doesn't exist. We know that it does. Joyce, Megan probably has access to all of Harry portion of Diana's jewelry. He doesn't have to give her a piece. Exactly. I we all can just surmise that upon the moment of engagement and or right after the wedding, that this here you go. Have at it. Enjoy yourself. Paraphrasing what he probably said. Here you go, hon. Here you go. Sis Hilda, how are you, sis? Let me see. Marshara is saying, okay, Princess Adamazi is protected by four Nigerian kingdoms. The Rangers and deranged Dragloids, go ahead and keep up with your ish. Nigeria is watching over their official princess. Adamazi is loved. Yes. See, Squad might get nudged right on out of place, but we're going to be like in Black Panther, the security team. There we go. That's the Squad. Okay, that's us. But yeah, we know that Nigeria's got her back for sure. Um, just Jamaica has agreed. Okay, we have to step aside a little bit, but they really don't want it from any country right now. Mm, okay. And then when the invites start coming from all the others, although I saw a headline that made me chuckle, so we're gonna get to that real soon. Marvin says Mrs. VS, a small-minded man-child dressed in military uniform looks like sad sack. Just saying, yeah. Why? I, that is the problem when you have yes people around you. That's all I can say. That's the problem you have when yes people are around you. Tiger said Kate got the cursed ring, Megan got Diana's cross and watch, and a diamond. Remember the diamonds on the side of her engagement? Center stone? Yes, that was also Joe. And it's something because Megan had she had gifted herself the same watch, but it was like a different, it wasn't gold, it was it's not, well, was it the silver and gold? I think that's the one that she gifted herself. Jill. So, and then she has Diana's, and it fit perfectly into the attire that she was wearing over the weekend. Okay, Marshar, you know what? Yes! Three kings went to Jesus, four kings went to Princess Ada Mazi. God is showing us, okay. Now, I'm always saying that her ancestors don't play. Now, if that what occurred over the weekend doesn't show folks, you better leave her alone because the lady in black, the ante was upped, and she, woo, talk about the middle finger being stuck up. Just saying. Grace Nigeria gave William a shovel so he can find his way home. OMG. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Um, hello, calm. It seems that one king was from Lagos area and the other three kings traveled from the east of the country. Major. Major. Okay. Because even someone said that I laughed. The governor, they had me falling out because the governor doesn't like to govern, but he showed up at the governor's house and is doing what he needs to be doing. And I fell out laughing because I was like, well, dang. But again, mhm, one of your own comes to town, you do, you know, behave yourself and do what you need to do. Cookies and Cream says the kings made it known to the world that Meghan doesn't need the British royal family title. She is indeed royalty. Meghan is a princess within her own right. Yes. And yes, she does hold rank to the absent lady. Some don't want to admit it, but it is what it is, and we kind of move on. Okay. Von Zella, not that we even have to worry about, you know, those two being in the same room. I'm I was going to say some more, but we're going to just we're not in trash time. Vazella, the church and the Bible are just jokes to the people. No one is reading or adhering to the message from the Bible. Oof. Um, for us to see the northern lights down here in the southern part of the United States, folks better take heed. Okay, now I'm just going to that's part of that last statement there that Fonzella said. Now, Wendy's saying UK media continues their BS, having Nigerians as talking points, so they, white people, don't appear racist. In their small p minds, they think they don't appear racist. Okay, saying Meghan isn't Nigerian, so Princess Meghan isn't royal. The bullying never stops. They can say what they want. Let them go to those kings and say that. Yeah, okay. Good luck with that. Vera says, "Can you imagine all this king called the ancestor, and the ancestor agrees that's why they came together? Princess Meghan, you are protected. Your enemies will be destroyed. Yes, and they will destroy themselves. They have already, really, but they will." Hello, Sussex love. How are you? Yes, she is. Karen M says Meghan is now a senior royal. Yep, all of them really would. Let me go on. Okay. And then I'm going to get into trash time. Let me see. Lottie says when the media saw all those kings giving Meghan the title, that's when they brought up Archewell. What were they talking about? A ritual? What a. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what you mean on that part, but Pickles and Cream Mrs. VS, I think they may have to renegotiate your I think I may have to renegotiate your contract. You're adding an MJ song to the mix. I wondered if anyone was going to pick that up. Woo, of course my manager would. Um, Gwen says Megan is a real princess and clueless Kate had to sell her soul to be a princess. Will. I'm gonna leave that alone. Woo, I'm gonna leave that alone. Black Queen. So why the derangers not going bonkers about the disappearance of their future queen? Kitty Cat mumbles Middleton. What the hell make it make sense? Well, because if they really cared, they would, but they don't, so they don't. Okay. Mina, he said his favorite smell was his wife. So yeah, that man loves her to pieces. Now on that note, let me I'll have to come. I'm gonna star this comment here. Okay. And then I'm gonna come back over and catch up once I get through trash time because there's just a few items that I wanted to go through. Unless y'all want me to skip trash time, and I can very well do that. You know. I know better. It's your favorite time. Trash time. Trash time. Trash time. So the flipping headlines and the crazy polls and all this other, they are losing it over there. So this to incite some folks, get them all riled up with the Catherine who say selfie hunters when they asked about the Princess of Wales um, while trying to get a glimpse of Meghan Markle in Nigeria. Now, you're setting the absent lady up and the haters by asking about, the Princess of Wales. What the are you asking about the Princess of Wales when they're not even down there in Nigeria? Come on now. Just silliness. But, anything to gin up hate. hmm Anything to gin up hate. So there was a poll. I saw that a special K was like, everybody go over here and vote. No! They really did this poll, y'all, and had a whole segment about this trip, which Dr. Shola was on, and yeah, she kind of was setting them all straight. But anyway, here's their poll. Prince Harry and Meghan have proved popular during their quote unofficial royal tour in Nigeria. It wasn't anything to do with a royal tour. They were there to visit, scout for Invictus Games. Hence why there was top dogs, so to speak, of the Invictus Committee there. Okay. So, with the king attending less engagements and Kate stepping back, is it time for the Sussexes to return to the royal fold? Anyway, that was their whole talking point, and the man on the right, because I just will refuse to even. The man on the right, had to be put in his place. Dr. Scholl was the right one for it, and to come out of your mouth to even say that they should return, but that seemed to have been the talking point being driven home. So GB News even went with the whole, Prince Harry has served his punishment and now it's time for the king and the country to forgive him. He's done nothing to be forgiven for. For y'all to expect him not to have a life, to marry any old person who would have come along and then been ripped to shreds, not as badly as Meghan, because remember Meghan's American, and y'all claim y'all hate Americans. So anyway, anyway, um, this headline here. See, y'all tell on yourselves. And good luck with this, by the way, KC3. Exclusive King Charles taking steps to stop Commonwealth inviting Meghan and Harry to visit, claims expert. Good luck with that. The only reason why you're over the Commonwealth is because your mum asked asked them as a favor to her that you be over the Commonwealth when she transitioned. They agreed, and hence there you are. But you think that you are even liked? Please. Most of the, especially in the Caribbean, they've been telling y'all to go take a kite and fly it somewhere where the sun don't shine. Y'all probably would enjoy it too much, but anyway, I think this is just too funny and speaks volumes. Like, you're gonna, first of all, these countries are independent. It's just they're part of the Commonwealth. It's not like y'all do anything great and wondrous for it. What you gonna do? Send some money to kind of line pockets? Isn't that bribery? Okay, I'm just. This was alongside, I believe it was that article, or it was the GB News one. I can't remember, but I just thought I would share it with you. It kind of goes with the one of him snubbing the dentist, but okay. I there are no words. There are no words. Performative. Just performative. That's all I got. Okay. I'm sure most of you have seen the new portrait. Let me just say the royal family has turned the comments off on what the post that they shared it out on. So King Charles' first official portrait since coronation is unveiled, painted by Jonathan Yeo. So what feels do y'all get? Please, please, y'all. I know it starts with a T, but can y'all go easy on that word? Because I am not going to be mentioning up and down this live stream. Okay. Since and a couple of people were saying, well, since he wanted to be that, I think it's different. Um, and then some are like, when I say the derangers are like, no. Some people have put the evil spin on it, basically, because his face stands out, and then the hands, and then the eyes, and yeah, this isn't hitting the way it should, but it's different, and hey, more power to it. And then when you the artist background appears to be of Asian descent, and therefore that is a color that is very distinctive. But nevertheless, a deranger asked a question. Nigeria, why was our national anthem being played with no member of our royal family there or no member of government? Can you explain this, Nigerian government? They really added the Nigerian government. And then someone replied, when they came in, they were introduced as HRH. And then someone, it's just too much. Something has to be done. You ever upset over the national anthem being played, the UK national anthem? Okay. It truly, they either are all swayed over there, and you know what I mean when I say swayed, because this man here in the blue suit truly had to be to even get a smile that big. He didn't smile like that on the Kanye Nation. Mm, okay. They must have worked out some deal because that look of or Pa said, I just fed on someone. I mean, because he looks like a damn vampire. But anyway, I'm just going to keep on going. This is the future. This is the future. This is the future. If they keep up. So this headline I saw just prior to that's probably why I was so out of sorts starting the live stream. I forewarn you all. I forewarn you all. Whew, I forewarn you all. So this tweet, and you see today's date. I don't even know who this mother clucker is. Okay. Desperate to show his wife they were still, quote, royal in the eyes of the world, the Duke of Windsor took Wallace on a tour of Germany in 1937. They were greeted ecstatically. Nigeria's human rights record is not far short of Nazi Germany. Like I said, I don't know who this mother clucker is, but Lady in Black, if you could put him to the top of the list, or whomever is behind this account to the top of the list, and just unleash the Kraken. Okay. And here's the beautiful Lady in Black doing what she does best, taking care of us and unleashing what some need to be getting back. And that one, yeah, this is my energy. Middle fingers up. Woosah. Okay. Let me come on up. So, what's on your mind? Nigeria and the haters truly. I thought they wouldn't be as maddening in their headlines. I don't know why. I don't know why. I thought maybe the Four Kings would have shut some of that down, but no. Not even an inkling of that. So, yeah. All right, I'm going to jump back into the comments with you and then work my way down. Oh, we're almost at an hour, but that's fine. We can go a little bit over. Let me see. Joyce says, let's remember Meghan was raised as an only child. What she got in Nigeria were sisters, cousins, aunts, and uncles, lots of them. That's why she looked like she got teary-eyed, yeah. And I understand. As an only child myself, overwhelmed would be the appropriate word. Um, yeah, overwhelmed. What she has gone through, yes, definitely. Whew. Um, Wendy, yes, I've seen it. VS, have you seen Charles' new portraits? Phew. I can't wait to see the comments again, y'all. I know what. Mm, mm, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna probably skip comments along the way, but please bear with me. Please don't be offended. Okay. Marsha says, what I find delightful is that Princess Meghan Adamazi, a senior royal, outranks Cromilla and Missing Bones. You know what? So protocol dictates they must curtsy to her. Aha! Ha, ha, ha. Yes. And oh, don't think that not just the kings from the kingdoms that came are watching, that entire continent is watching, and the globe at large. Okay. But like I said, what they wanted to see, and child, when the tables get turned, mm, mm. Kim says, good day, VS and Squatty. Some Nigerian women who live in the UK spoke of harsh of Princess Meghan 6 months ago on a podcast called Hot Receipts. Check it out. They were very caustic. I wonder how they're feeling now. And were they paid for that, or they just felt like talking out the wall? See, the hate pays a lot better. I'm sure if I was off the chain, of course I would not know any of y'all. And that would hurt, but I wouldn't know any of y'all. And y'all would be talking crap about me because I would be out here just ranting and raving about her. But that's where the money lies, per se, because some of the people have the big, huge channels with, or social media accounts with lots of views, et cetera, et cetera. Hate sells. Karen Warner, but I'm not giving them a view, new, or listen. No, no. Karen Warner, that was very biblical and spiritual moment. Princess Meghan is blessed and surrounded with the armor and shield. There you go. Did you see how they surrounded and protected her? They mean business. Yes, they meant business when they were there. Um, and again, none of that was leaked because security. People were, oh, what do they need that much security? There was a lot going on, and you better believe the security was even heightened even more, giving those particular guests and their spouses. Mhm. Okay. Rohini. I love you because you throw things out there. You know what? You better speak it into existence. Okay. Rohini says plot twist. Meghan gets adopted by a king and inherits a kingdom, and Prince Harry becomes King Harry for real and becomes an awesome leader, bringing prosperity to the land. Okay. Out to the universe. That's what Rohini says. Okay, plot twist. Mhm. Carlene says Black Queen, they didn't care. But ish, what happened to Kate? They never did rate her or like her, I guess it is. Yeah, they didn't care. They don't care, and we all know. Mhm. Oh my goodness, Sussex love that picture of him standing in front of the helicopter. He looks so out of place. His uniform looks too big. It was just sad, funny but sad. Yeah. I don't understand why someone just doesn't tell him no, that just especially the Apache. Come on now. Because where did Harry get his training? Oh, okay, because we know the air has never been over here to get the training. Oh, okay, let me. And as people like to inform the crazies out there, because they always like to say he was just Harry was just a gunner. Da, 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 da. He was just a gunner. The gunner pilot both are trained to fly. So, mm. Hello, Rachel. How are you? Let me see. Let me see. This speaks volumes. I'm just going to say this speaks volumes. Annie says, Shutter Island, don't even mention Kate anymore. Where's Kate? I saw a picture, I'm sure some of y'all have probably seen it too, of the alleged mistress of the future heir or king, um, where she was there with what was Charles's mistress, but now his wife, and some other woman. Mm, yeah, I think that's just the beard, if you tell me. Idalina, CVS Miami News, or CBS Miami News, they said today that Charles was a racist and that he admitted it. Yeah, there's videotape, but then one of the Rhoda um, at some point had said, this is how he feels. He doesn't like going over there. He doesn't like those countries, but yet he gonna try to tell the Commonwealth countries not to invite. How are you gonna tell them who to invite to their country? They're not going. Harry and Meghan are not going on behalf of that family. So mind your business. And even if they were over there, remember that's the countries that were asking for them. And y'all getting all upset. Well, y'all don't have any presents, so all right. Kim says Princess Meghan is able to accept her title because of her bloodline being connected to a certain kingdom. It is obvious that her DNA was found within a certain line, princess of her own right. Exactly. And they made sure that she knew you are one of us and we are of you too. Mm, yes, them surrounding her in the picture, it's just unprecedented. When I saw that from Tina, I got chills because to know, as she said, they don't leave their kingdoms willy nilly. They just don't up and come and see whoever is coming in that might be a high ranking dignitary, except they're just not doing it. Usually people go to them. And you can understand for many different reasons. Powerful. And to even be in the room. Mm, okay. Woo, y'all are cracking me up. I see in all your comments. Hey, Wellness with Frugal Mama, how are you? Let me see. Marvin says Princess Diana jewelry brings Meghan good luck in life, but Princess Diana jewelry brings Kate disappointment in life. Mm. When you covet, I mean, she would have done anything to get that ring. I guess everybody just assumed that, it was Williams and he would be the first to marry, of course, being the, he at that time was a future heir. Um, but, that would not have been, he just took the easy road out. That's as bad as his father giving her a catalog and here, pick out your ring. Like, what is that? Okay. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Wendy says Nigeria invite today. Next stop, the rest of the Commonwealth nations, every single one of them. Okay, there. I'll speak it in. Cookies and cream. Sir Pegalot is so pathetic and uncouth that even GI Joe wouldn't bother with him. He's such a blockhead. Yes, he is. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Hey, the Bud Files. How are you, Church Nelly? Okay. You would think Casey 3. The rest would get the picture. Two of the unroyals allegedly have the big C. Ancestors don't play. Well, because they put it out in the atmosphere, they're going to find just that. They're going to find out just how much the ancestors don't play because they shouldn't have. hmm Shouldn't have used that. Annie Harry, to the jewelry that meant the most to Diana and himself to bestow upon the one he loved, and we see her as. Yes, very much so. He took time. He thought about the engagement ring. He planned that engagement ring for her. It wasn't just, here's the bad juju ring. Come on now. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Let me see. Coming on down. Oh, Black Queen says Annie be right. He left the gaudy. The gaudy stuff Princess Di was forced to wear when she was a prisoner. Meghan got most of the freedom stuff. Yes. Because, of course, it's all about the diamonds and tiaras and all of that stuff, which Diana, coming from a family again whose history was much longer and more distinguished than even the Windsors, and that family has their own tiara that the daughters, granddaughters, great granddaughters wear when they marry. So, yeah, because she wore the Spencer tiara on her day. So, let me see. Vera, please stop saying Meghan. She is Princess Meghan. Princess Meghan's Princess Meghan. Oh, am I upsetting you? Princess Meghan. My bad, Vera. Princess Meghan. Is he on now? Oh, he's live? Oh, okay. He went early. All right. Um, I already know that. That's get your walking papers and get the hell off. That's what y'all are saying. C Mac is saying, what is so hard to understand that ain't coming back? You did what you did. Now you you do what you do. Exactly. Stand in front of aircraft that you can't fly and make it seem as if you do. Oh my. Okay, let me cookies and cream. That poll was stupid. The Sussexes aren't going back to that primitive, racist, savage, toxic, evil monarchy. Harry has a life he has always wanted with his wife, children, 3 dogs, and rescue chickens. Yes. And Her Royal Highness Princess Sinky is so happy that about that. Yes. Mm, Kim says King Charles can't control the security that will be supplied by other countries and whom they invite. Stop the noise, Charlie boy. He just wants something to say. He just wants something to say. That's all. Makes them look really stupid, but. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? Oh, let me tell you something. They go to Kenya. I have to have my cousin who lives there now. One of my cousins, I'm going to have to beg for her. Please go. I need you to go. I need you to get video. I need you to get pictures. I need you to try to meet them. My gosh. Craziness. Yes. Mm-mm-mm-mm. One never knows who might be the next country. Yes. Wendy, the UK threatening the black Commonwealth nations only. They didn't stop Canada, just saying. Okay, I'm gonna leave. That's gonna be the last. That's gonna be the last comment. So since Baron is on, I am gonna wind down. Mrs. S, my boss, how are you? You're at work in the clouds listening on the slide. Okay, well, I'm glad you're listening. I hope you've enjoyed what you've heard thus far because I am way behind on the comments. I know that was a while ago. Black Queen, what are you saying, V? He's already in hell. If he thinks the devil will tolerate any competition, he has another thing coming. Woo, my gosh. I must have missed that for sure, sure, sure. Let me see. Miss P says, but you notice no one has worn QE2 jewelry since of late. Only Kate wore a few pieces, and that was it. And them pieces went missing, and now so has she. Woo, my lord. All right. Kim says, no VS, no rush. We have time to go through trash time. Let me see. How long ago was that? Oh, that was only a few minutes ago. Okay. I mean, y'all have to get it out, you know. Um, I'm I am truly, I just have to say, I'm just shocked. Like, first of all, why does the UK care what Harry and Meghan are doing? Y'all claim you didn't want nothing to do with them. You don't want her coming back and don't want her there. Although she just used y'all as a layover, and that was sweeter to even know that. But nevertheless, don't sit here and beg and should they be brought back into the fold. You didn't want half in, half out, and they have made a life. They have a life. They have projects and businesses to truly launch and get off the ground. They don't have time and jobs. They don't have time to be coming back and leaving all that just to do the bidding of the stank sway sway. Okay, I'm just gonna. Mm. Y'all. Ooh, look at Annie trying. Annie, are you boss number two? VS speaks royally. Please don't interrupt this podcast. I'll catch Baron short on. Oh, look at you. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm trying to help y'all not be on double duty, trying to flip between the two live streams. Okay, Annie B, don't worry about it. Okay, I can hang with y'all a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. I have time for the next couple of weeks, just taking time. And I really, yeah, haven't had that good cry. Okay. How do you say they just want them back to control them? Right, but it's not gonna happen. By Sussex Love, it's not gonna happen. Not going to happen. All right, let me look at this. C is saying, I love you too, Kim. C is saying, people need to ask for discernment to understand the time and season we are in. Nigeria visit is very significant. Boom. Better recognize the symbolism. Mm, yeah, the symbolism. It's just, ooh, my gosh. You're welcome, Annie. Okay. Church Nelly, VS, you're a moderator on Baron's channel. Yeah, but all of the rest of y'all are. I'm just an honorary moderator. You know that. He had to do that time that I think all of y'all were busy or you weren't there at the time. Something was going on. Boney, there's no going backwards. The Sussex is moving forward on their terms, not the royal family and tabloids. Exactly. Um, yeah, we saw what happened even in the midst of death of a beloved queen, how they treated Meghan. And then the absent lady to allow a headline to go out there. It was the hardest moment of my life, whatever that walkabout that they wanted. Her and her husband wanted that walkabout, trying to make it look bad because I guess they thought there were going to be boos for Meghan and Harry, and just the opposite occurred. And Harry and Meghan were truly mourning, and the hug that young woman gave to her, firstly asked and then gave her a hug. That was healing. That was healing because she didn't know how folks were going to truly respond to her. That was healing. All right. Uh-oh. Let me come back up here. Wendy, Black Queen says, Wendy L. Remember Lizzie's funeral? How Kitty Cat choked herself out with the with the Lizzie's gaudy jewelry still warm from her dead body. She thought she was showing off on Meghan. She looked disgusting. Yeah, there was no reason to be dripping in diamonds on that day. I'm glad, even if they try to get back to that era, having the state dinners and they just are gaudied out. Those times have passed. And anyway, moving on. Wendy said Black Queen spot on. Yes. Let me see. Black Queen says Church Nelly, Miss VS don't know about the art of double duty. Yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. Most times I can have like 4 or 5 or more live streams going, depending on who is going live, and they all go live at the same time and not just Sussex hallway. Yeah, sure. So, Princess Meghan, yes. Marsha says, I loved Princess Adamazi's Nigerian fashions. The red dress and the yellow one with the shawl were my faves. Yes, the shawl, mind you, that was her dress, but then that shawl added to it. And then she got blushed right on top of that. Woo! My goodness. Okay. Kim says the ancestors sent Princess Autumn Megan to Prince Harry, knowing that the stars were aligned for their future together. Yes. Snapchat, y'all. Miss P. We're waiting Kate to vote out. To come out of hiding to try and copy Princess Megan's out, child. You're gonna be waiting a long time. That she can make a note of what she wore. Um, any bright colors will wash her out. Now we know the last time she wore red. Now y'all remember what happened when she got out that car. Okay, she don't need to do that. Nimir tried to outshine the monarchs from which country was that? Was that Japan? Yeah, I think it was. Wendy is saying Princess Meghan stayed true to her fashion style, simple, classic, and chic. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Making it so much easier for Princess Meghan. All right, those of you in the chat are going to have to start with the Princess Meghan. She is actually, not just by marriage. All right, let me just. All right, Cookies and Cream is saying, everyone please continue to pray for the Sussexes and each other in the world. Yes. All right. Um, she did get the message. Annie says, as Megan said, she got the message with the colors. Now, squatties they were laughing over there on the app formerly known as, because a lot of them were, come on, not muted colors. And it just made me laugh. But I really believe the aunties were like, sis or daughter, you're home here in Nigeria. You see what we have on? You see what it says here? Because the aunties, the picture with the aunties, the emblem on their dress had wives of military, I believe it was, or spouse of military. Yeah, the aunties were like, "Come on." Oh, thank you, Sharon. It was Korea. Thank you. Knowing how red is with the Asian countries, so thank you for correcting me. Whew, my goodness. Okay. I think this may be the last because y'all getting beside yourself. Marsha says, "Oh Lord, imagine Kate in Nigerian fashions if it calls a war." Mm, I saw her in a particular outfit. Thank you, Wellness with Frugal Mama, mwah, to you. Let me see. See Max. Stay tuned for Kitty Cat and the Dashiki. She returns, Gerald. Oh Lord of mercy. She best not. Okay, that's all I'm just gonna put it that way. She best not. Cookies and cream. The people of Nigeria gave Megan the love, respect, and adoration she deserves. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Marsha, I expect Princess Ada will be wearing the gifts Nigeria gave her on her next visit. I can't wait. Yes, because it was quite a bit that we did not see. Years. Or if we happen to catch a glimpse of their office, I'm sure there will be something, you know, there'll be a couple of items that we might pick up on. Wendy says Africa, Caribbean, Latin America wear bright colors. Yes. I mean, she wasn't color adverse, but we know from the very short time that she was there and trying not to step on anyone's toes, which I believe is what she was trying to do, is not truly, here I am, look at me. That's just not Megan. That's not her character. So she just, the auntie saying, come on, sis, come on, daughter. Let us bring the color. Come on, come on. And she had it with her. So, Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Hattie says Kate needs to focus on Rose, not Megan. Whoop. The shade. Kim says all titles for our queen to be Princess Ida, Amira, Rachel, Megan, Princess Henry, Duchess of Sussex. Okay, okay, you got it all. You covered all the bases, Kim. You go ahead on. There we go. Vera says, please let us respect our ancestors and call her Princess Megan as our ancestor. Say it. Yes, Princess Megan. Hmm. Oh my gosh. Yes, she is, Marsha, our sweet. I'll throw the word in there. Princess Megan is a quick learner. I expect to see her in more color all the time. Yes, and we know. Hey, Khadijah, as much as she will travel, you know that will happen. Now, the next trip to Nigeria, should it be after Invictus Games 2025, like the same time this next year? Whew, whew. Whew, is all I can say because folks think some are mad now with what she wore, and even though it was a gift, there were gifts given to her. Mm, 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 mm. Black Queen, you're laughing out loud. Woo! Let me see. Um, Black Queen says Barry don't have much more to go before he said, "Oh my gosh, we'll probably end at the same time. How's that? Leaving y'all stranded. Okay, I am gonna because I'm well over an hour. You'll know how I feel about that. But I do hope that you enjoy today's live stream. I thank you all for being here. Please remember to hit the thumbs up if you haven't already done. Share it out. Tell the world about BS Speaks Royally. I do love you all. I thank you for the love that has been dropped on me today, and for hanging out with me for a little bit. Y'all are truly the food to the soul that I need at this time. So keep me laughing, keep me going. So I'm going to have Wendy's comment being the last one because it speaks the volumes. The UK threatening the quote black Commonwealth nations only. They didn't stop Canada, just saying. So, on that note, love you. Take care of yourselves. Please be safe out there. And we'll be chatting again soon. It may not be Thursday, but definitely probably Saturday. And yes, here we go. Bye.